Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another ASMR video. In this video, I have another card magic trick for you, but the only difference in this video is that it is soft-spoken, not whispering. So I've been doing a lot of soft-spoken. I like whispering and soft-spoken, so I don't really care. I'm probably going to go back to whispering soon because I've been doing a lot of soft-spoken videos. But just before we get into this, if you do enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like. And if you also enjoy the video, all our videos and the channel as a whole, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And I just want to say thank you for all the support. It means so much. I think we're nearing 140 subscribers as of now. So I think we're going to hit 150 soon, which is half of 300. And then, so just thank you guys for the support. Thank you for subscribing. We've been getting a lot of comments lately. Just everything, watch time, views, just thank you for everything you've done for this channel. And in return, I will show you a magic trick. Okay, so let's get into it. So first I will show it to you, and then I will teach you how it is done. So we can take the deck and give it a thorough shuffle. So I would ask you to pick any card. Let's say you said here, this card, okay? The 10 of Hearts, okay? So I actually learned this trick. I'm just going to tell you from A Million Card Tricks. That's a very good magic channel. Okay, so the 10 of Hearts. Every card, and I believe this is called Soulmate. Every card has a soulmate, okay? So, what I mean is, if you did 10 of Hearts, the group with it is 10 of Hearts, 10 of Diamonds, 10 of Spades, 10 of Clubs, right? So, it'd be the 10 of Diamonds, because it's red, and it's the same, well, it's not the same suit, obviously, but it's the same color, and it's the same number. So, it's the closest out of the four. So, that is the 10 of Hearts soulmate, right? So now that we've brought up the soulmate of the 10 of Hearts, let's look for, okay, there it is, right there, the 10 of Diamonds. So we have the soulmate right here, okay? Now we can just sandwich that back in. And now what we're going to do is I'm actually going to give this deck a quick little cut like that. And now we're going to try to get, well, I need your help. We're going to find your soulmate when it's mixed in the deck. And you're going to help me out, okay? Okay, so we are going to try to find the soulmate. So the top card is the 5 of Hearts. The bottom card is the 3 of Diamonds. So your card really is mixed into the deck, and we have to find it, okay? So we're going to take your card, just place it. We're just going to place it on the top, okay? So, we're going to take this 10 and place it on the top of the deck. And using only this 10, we're going to attempt to find your soulmate. So, I'd ask you to say stop, and let's say you said there. And I said, are you sure you said no there? So, slide it in right there. And keep in mind, this is out of 52 cards, okay? 52 cards. So this could be, just keep in mind that the chances are very low. Okay. So, let's see if you really did. Let's square this up one more time because this is not squared up right. So, next card, the 10 of Diamonds. So, now into the tutorial. So I messed up a lot of times in this, the part I get to, I'll show you because it's not tricky, it's just tricky to hide, especially on camera, and you may have seen it, but anyway, let's get into the teaching of it. So, this really is a trick where you can pick any card. So, shuffle the deck as much as you want, and I tell them to pick any card. You can go through here, they say this one, the six of clubs, right? Now you're going to explain that every card has a soulmate, okay? You're going to say every card has a soulmate, so then you're going to flip the deck around, right? So you have like this, you're just going to flip it around. You're going to look for the soulmate of that card, which would be the six of spades. You're going to look through, try to find the six of spades, which I probably already passed. No, I didn't. So, okay, so you can put this little pile down, okay? So now that you found the six of spades, so you're going to say, well, this is the soulmate of the six of clubs, and what you're going to do while you're talking, while you're talking, you're just going to get a pinky break, okay? So you're going to kind of like secretly kind of push this card out, and your pinky should be right here. You're just going to tuck your pinky in and kind of square it up. Because if it's like this, I mean, that's not a good pinky break at all, you know? So, you're talking, you're like, oh yeah, well, this is the soulmate of that card, so you're gonna just push it over your thumb. You're gonna have your hand like this. 4 fingers here, thumb here. You're just gonna push it, sneak your pinky underneath it, and square it up. So you're going to say, okay, then we can just sandwich that back in the deck. We can just get it mixed in there. And now what you're going to do, is you're going to explain to them that you're going to do a cut. And this is a weird cut, okay? So what you're going to do, you're still holding that break underneath the six. The six is right here. So you're going to, including the six, where the cut's at, where your pinky's at, right above your pinky. So my pinky's there. Right above that, you're just going to take that part, but don't lift it up, but I'm just showing you. Take that and just slide it like this. Flip it, but then flip this first and put it under, if that makes sense. So, do that one more time. The part that's above, right there, right here, pointing to my pinky. Well, it's above the pinky, but you know what I mean. So you're going to slide that, kind of let go of the pinky break a little bit. Now, as you're flipping this, first you want to, well, if you can just pull that off, and then flip. That simple. So what that does, puts the six on the top, because that's where you're holding the break and that's where you flipped it. So now the six is on the top. And what you can do is you can shuffle. Now, the only shuffle I feel safe keeping the card on top is this one. So you're just going to hold it like this. Thumb. If you guys don't know how to do this, it's your 3 fingers right here. Thumb. Like this. This setup. I don't know what it's called. I gotta search it up. I actually have no idea, like, what position you're supposed to have your hands in. This is how I do it. I think everybody does like this, but anyway, you're just gonna let each card go, riffle through. I'm sure you know how to riffle. So now, just riffle through, but make sure you're leaving the 6 on top. So how you would do that, it was just like, okay, go through, go back and forth, but finish this pile first, and then go on to this one, because now the 6 is still on top. So finish the pile that doesn't have the 6, and the 6 will be on top. So then you can reassure them and say, the 6 isn't on the top, but really you're doing a double lift. The 6 is on the top. So if you don't need to do a double lift, if they're really not paying attention at all, you could really just slide, push them together, and flip. But normally they're really watching the cards, so what you do is riffle through until you reach the last 2, and then flip it like that. So you'd riffle through last 2 cards, and flip it, and say it's not on the top, when it really is. And it's not on the bottom, which it isn't, but it's still on the top. So now what you're going to do, their card's still on the top, you're going to take the original and place it on top of their soulmate, which they don't know is there. So now you're going to do another double lift. So again, riffle through the back until there's 2 cards. So now, that's 3. So there's 2 cards, and lift it. and say we're going to find it using only the 6 of clubs, and really you have the 6 of spades on the back. So they can really say stop whenever they want. So say they said there. You said, are you sure? No, there. Right? So then you're going to put it in like this. Like that. So now it's like that. And you might have seen this part too. You kind of just take it from the top. Just push it down in the back a little bit. Like that. And then from there, you can kind of take your other hand. So my finger's there, right? That's the 6. So you have your hand, you kind of push it down a little bit. You still have your hand holding the deck, but now you have your index from the right hand. And then you'd kind of just, well, try to not move the 6, maybe hold the 6 and just push it down like that. And now, when you go through, you have the 6, and the next card is the 6 of spades. I cut because I just shoved the camera. But the next card is the 6 of spades. So I'll run through that actually one more time, a little faster maybe. So they pick any card. It's this one, King of Spades. You explain that it's you're gonna find the soulmate. So you'd actually go through and you'd look for the soulmate, which would be the King of Clubs. So we have it here. Now you can put the rest of the deck down, and then you say, oh yeah, this is the soulmate. Push the card with your thumb to the left and just catch a pinky break, square it up so it's not like that. So square that up. And you're just going to put the deck and make sure it's under that soulmate, okay? Not on it, so it has to be under. So now you're going to put the rest of the deck back on top, still maintaining that pinky break right there. So now you're going to slide everything above your pinky. You're just going to, don't actually lift it up. You can do a slight lift up if you want. Then slide it to the left. Now flip this over. The bottom part you have left in that hand, the right hand, and the left hand flip. So now their card's on top. So now you give it a shuffle and say we're going to try to find your soulmate while keeping that card on top. Again, how you do this is by finishing this packet before you get to the last one on the left, because that is the king. So finish that out, the right packet first. Then do a double lift, riffle through the back. You don't really have to do this, but say it's not on the, oh, whoops, I was a bad double lift. Say it's not on the top, it's not on the bottom, what it really is on the top. And now you're going to say, we're going to just, I forgot, you have to pinky break again. So again, I forgot to say push to the left and catch and break and square it up and say we're going to, but don't show that, because obviously if you have a spectator who's right across or behind you or something, they're going to see that's a break. So make sure, because on the camera I do it like this where you can't really see. So then you're going to say we're going to do this using only your original card. So still holding that break, and say, okay, here we go. And you're going to pull that other card off, okay? And in the start too, I forgot to say, you can explain that why they're the same number or face and same color. But I don't know why I just thought of that. But so now you have these two sides. And you're gonna hold it well, like I'm not doing right now. But so now you're gonna say we're only gonna use this to find your soulmate. So you say stop whenever they want to say this in there, and you're gonna, again, another thing I messed up on was you could somehow flash the other side, and you don't want to do that at all, obviously. So make sure you're holding it to them like this, because if there's spectators in a circle or something, that's not the best. Never do a circle when you're doing magic. Never have a circle of spectators, unless it really is a trick that doesn't require any sleight of hand. But anyway, you're gonna put it in there. Yeah, maybe here's where you can mess up. You could be like, okay, just gonna place it, So put it right there. And now you're holding it like this. You're holding it what else would you hold like this? I don't know. But anyway, thumb and the rest of your fingers here. You're holding it like that. So now you're gonna come up here. You're gonna just with all your fingers and your thumb's kind of gonna try to keep it in place, almost pulling it up a little bit. But you're gonna push the back down. So let's line this up again real quick. You're gonna just push that down. So what you're gonna do you kind of hold that king still and use your right hand. You're holding it like this. Now you're bringing your index up here and just pushing that in. And make sure you don't see this card move too much, because then they're going to realize you're pushing a card down. So then when you cut right there, right where their card was, you have their Soulmate. So I hope that trick wasn't too confusing, or I kind of messed up some parts for you, or was too fast. If I happen to not be as informative as you wanted, then you can go to A Million Card Tricks. Very awesome channel indeed. They really probably do have a million card tricks. I have no idea. They have a lot though. But anyway, thank you for even taking the time to join me. So I appreciate that. Thank you for all your support. If you could leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, that'd be awesome. And if you have any feedback, constructive criticism, or just negative stuff that you hated about the video, everything helps. So comment that. But thank you guys so much for watching, and peace.